Yeah, hello, wonderful people. The news is all over the place that Nnamdi Kanu have just been arraigned in Federal High Court in Abuja. The whole news is quite sketchy, and calls are already coming in from everywhere. People want to confirm if truly he was the one that was arrested. So at the time of we're having the report and the video feeds, many of the journalists there never saw him, except one that claimed he was in court.
Okay, BBC Pigeon audience, this is not the Federal High Court, where a moment ago the federal government arraigned the Ogbonge Nnamdi Kanu. We know, say, just hours after the Minister of Justice, when they talk about how governments been catch am, they bring and come here, the Federal High Court. If you see this court here, we will see, say, plenty people full ground, journalists, people plenty for ground, where it been come cover the event. But what happened, we see immediately when we come the Federal High Court, then whisk come away. But before that session, in the enter court, and then we look at in case and the federal government arena. But before we go, I will tell us, say, the Minister of Justice Malami being informed the Nigerian media and the Nigerian people, say them being work with the security agencies. They say they serious work with security agencies to ensure, say, they return Nnamdi Kanu back. Security agencies arrest Kanu on the 27th of this month, where be Sunday, as they don't take and go court. Oga Malami also say say them go detain now. Oga Malami also, when they bring and come court, Oga Shuaibu Labaran, where be the prosecution counsel, be apply, say, make them detain Kanu for DSS custody. What it make when they say they detain Kanu for DSS custody because of, say, of the high profile person where he be, and so they no go put him for Kuje prison. As you see now, this is what you see now, journalists where come cover the event. Many of us no see him before we could even land there. They don't cover in face, whisk and carry and come out. But waiting, Oga Shuaibu 12 court be say for before Oga Nyaku be say the Justice Binta Nyaku be say. Now where in don't come back, they no one ready to hear, say, bing or in escape. They don't hear that kind of thing again, or say bake. So they say this one, it will surely face the law. And say make them accelerate the hearing. Make them no wait, make them keep them for there for long. Make them put every legal element together, mobilize everybody, go mobilize, informing lawyer, make they come the enter court. And for July 26th to 27th. Court go sit down to hear in case. So now waiting happened today for the Federal High Court for Abuja be that, and many people were there here. Most of us will be journalists, as we hear when we run come, we no see him for face, but few people also see him, and they say when they ask him for court, say why in jump bail, he say now fear make him where in jump bail. Say as in jump bail, then they keep people for the southeastern part of the country, and in the fear say they go kill him too. Now he make where he jump bail, but the court say that one no supposed to give a reason for that one, and that then go try him and then go hear in case. As they bring and come court today, him wear a black, like a tracksuit black one, now he carry enter court, and they don't detain him for DSS facility because they say DSS facility if they good, and they go make sure say them protect and make sure say everything they can pay, and then go they come court on the 26th and 27th of July. We don't see any of the lawyers.
When you're good, tell me.
One minute, please.
So I want to record, please. Can you which one are you?
We don't see any of the lawyers, but we get one of our person where they inside the court, where see the matter as they happen.
Okay, can you tell us your name?
My name is Eric Ikilai. I am a journalist with the Nation newspaper.
Okay, you were in the court. You were at the courtroom.
Yes.
Where the Nnamdi Kanu was arraigned. Can you tell us what happened?
He wasn't arraigned.
Okay.
He was brought to court by the DSS. and the lawyer to the government told the court that the man Kanu had been at large, that he was granted bail earlier in 2017, but since then he jumped bail and has flouted the bail conditions. So he now applied that Kanu be remanded in the custody of the DSS and that the trial be accelerated so that the case can be concluded on time. The case was initially adjourned till October 20th, but by his application, the court brought the trial back to July 26th and ordered that it should be remanded in the custody of the DSS pending then, and asked the prosecuting lawyer to inform the defendant, the lawyer to the defendant, so that they can attend court at the next date. And then after proceedings, Kanu sought the permission of the court to talk and said he was absent in court. He has been absent in court because his house was invaded by some people who killed some people, and that he didn't want to be killed. That was why he has not been able. That's why he went underground and has not been able to attend court. It wasn't that he deliberately absented himself from court. So the court told him to liaise with his lawyer so that he can prepare for this subsequent.
Can you please describe what Kanu looked like when you saw him today?
He looked okay. He was clean shaven. Although he was brought in court earlier, hooded. They removed the hood and he was looking well. He was dressed in black tracksuit. That was all.
Do you see him? You know him?
I
That
know
was
him. I
Nnamdi
saw
Kanu.
he had little megemu like the one that is white, that is gray. So he looks well, okay, and he spoke well. He looked healthy as I saw.
All right. Furthermore, somebody like Omoyele Sowore, we all know him, have rushed down to the court to confirm by himself whether or not it's Nnamdi Kanu or a mistaken identity.
That Nnamdi Kanu was brought from somewhere to the Federal High Court to be arraigned. So I rushed down here to ensure that his rights are protected, because I've been a victim of this kind of kangaroo system of justice before. Unfortunately, upon arriving here, I heard that he's been moved out to another location. I don't know which location, whether it's the DSS or... Huh? Is it to the DSS or DSS? So I'm here to ensure that he gets justice, no matter what the allegations are, no matter the gravity of the allegations. He deserves his day in court. And I know that Nigerian justice system has collapsed. I do not have respect for the rights of people who are accused of any kind of crime. In fact, people who should have been in detention, people who should be in jail, are the ones managing Nigeria today. And I want to make it very clear that it is not a crime to ask for self-determination. It is not a crime for anybody to say that they are tired of a regime that doesn't work for them. I am not in support of a breakup of Nigeria, because I believe that Nigeria can work if it has the right kind of leadership. But I'm not opposed to people who are asking for the breakup of Nigeria because they are not getting justice. As long as justice is established, Nigeria would not need to think about breakup. But as long as there's no justice, people will continue to agitate for all kinds of things that can give them a reprieve from this heavy burden that is called Nigeria. So I just met my attorney here and said that he's been moved to detention. I assume that is to the SSS facility. I hope is given the kind of treatment he deserves and he's not tortured. Yeah? Yes. So he will be here on the 26th and all of us will be back here. I don't even know whether I will also be in court on the 26th for the continuation of my own trial. But I am very interested in this case, just as everybody in the world was interested in my own case.
All right, that is just it for now. I want to admonish our people to stay calm as we are following up on this whole issue to make sure that you get the right information. All right? Thank you very much for having confidence on our platform to give you unbiased and real, prompt, correct information. So stay back, stay tuned as I continue to dig deep to unveil this whole scenario. I'm Asuchinat Peters. I'm signing out.